NBA, the world's Premier League, where dream-chasing kids step in to compete against legends they've only seen on TV. And that's not all. It's also a goldmine of the sports world, where a player can pocket tens of millions of dollars each season from lucrative contracts. $50, even $60 million is not uncommon. However, relying solely on salary, LeBron James wouldn't be able to quickly become a billionaire with $1 billion in hand, nor would Michael Jordan be able to reign with $2.2 billion, ranking among the wealthiest in the United States. So, what secrets have turned them into money moguls, the wealthiest athletes on the planet? Let's uncover the secrets behind the massive fortunes of the top 10 richest NBA players in the world. If you like the video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to not miss other exciting videos. 10. Grant Hill, owning the Atlanta Hawks with a billionaire. Grant Hill, a name that once glorified the Detroit Pistons and Orlando Magic, is not only an outstanding basketball player, but also a symbol of business acumen. With an estimated net worth of around $140 million, according to Celebrity Net Worth as of early 2025, Hill ranks 10th on the list of the richest NBA players in the world. This isn't an overly huge number compared to legends like Michael Jordan or LeBron James. However, what makes Hill stand out is how he transformed a basketball career interrupted by injuries into a launchpad for long-term financial success. In 19 NBA seasons, from 1994 to 2013, Hill played for the Detroit Pistons, Orlando Magic, Phoenix Suns, and Los Angeles Clippers. According to Basketball Reference, his total earnings from playing salaries reached about $142.8 million before taxes, an impressive figure at that time when NBA salaries hadn't exploded as they have now. When Hill joined the Detroit Pistons in 1994 as the third pick in the NBA draft, he signed a rookie contract worth $45 million over 8 years, a huge number back then. His peak earnings came in the 2000 to 2001 season when he signed a 7-year contract worth $92.8 million with the Orlando Magic. Although ankle injuries limited him to just 47 games in his first 4 seasons in Orlando, the team still had to pay his full salary according to the contract, a rare financial fortune. But relying solely on salary, Hill's assets would hardly have maintained at $140 million after taxes, agent fees, and living expenses. The secret lies in what he did after hanging up his shoes. Hill was one of the prominent advertising faces of the 1990s. His contract with Fila brought him millions of dollars each year, with the Grant Hill 2 shoe line becoming a street fashion icon. He also appeared in commercials for Sprite and McDonald's, leveraging his clean star image, no scandals, no noise, to attract major brands. After retiring in 2013, Hill didn't choose the path of a full-time commentator like many of his colleagues. Instead, he joined the ownership group of the Atlanta Hawks in 2015, along with billionaire Tony Ressler. The Hawks acquisition was valued at $850 million, and Hill's stake is estimated to have yielded significant profits as the team's value skyrocketed to over $2 billion by 2025. This is his largest source of passive income. Additionally, Hill invests heavily in real estate. He owns multiple properties in Florida, California, and Michigan. In 2003, he purchased a mansion in Windermere, Florida for $6.8 million, a 7-bedroom house with an infinity pool and private tennis court. To date, the value of this house is estimated at around $10 million thanks to the growing real estate market. Hill also owns rental apartments in the Orlando area, bringing in stable annual income. Although Hill seems to be a careful money manager, he hasn't completely avoided financial troubles. Hill once invested about $2 million in a software startup in North Carolina, but the company went bankrupt after just 2 years. While this didn't significantly impact his overall assets, it was a lesson that made him more cautious in choosing investment partners later on. Additionally, Hill faced a minor lawsuit related to real estate taxes in Michigan in 2008. He was accused of owing about $50,000 in taxes for a house in Detroit, but the matter was quickly resolved without causing serious damage. Compared to many other NBA stars, like Antoine Walker going bankrupt due to debt, or Allen Iverson losing tens of millions of dollars due to extravagant spending, Hill's troubles were quite minor and didn't leave lasting consequences. Hill's financial stability is a remarkable story, but those who surpass him on the list of the richest NBA players take the concept of investment to a new level. David Robinson, with a net worth of $150 million, not only earned over $116 million from the Spurs, but also built a financial empire through Admiral Capital Group, a real estate investment fund that once managed hundreds of millions of dollars. From Hill's sustainable strategy to the Admiral's bold vision, the journey of wealth in the NBA continues to expand. 9. David Robinson, the Admiral's $100 million business empire. David Robinson, nicknamed the Admiral, is not only one of the greatest centers in NBA history, but also a symbol of the combination of athletic talent, academic intelligence, and philanthropy. With an estimated net worth of around $150 million, Robinson ranks 9th on the list of the richest NBA players in the world. In 14 NBA seasons from 1989 to 2003, Robinson played his entire career for the San Antonio Spurs, where he won 2 NBA championships, 1 MVP award, and 10 All-Star selections. According to Basketball Reference, his total earnings from playing salaries were about $116.5 million before taxes, a large number at a time when NBA salaries hadn't reached the $100 million level like today. However, like Grant Hill, Robinson's assets didn't come solely from the basketball court. He turned his earned dollars into a small empire through investments and off-court activities. When he joined the Spurs in 1989 after 2 years of serving in the Navy, Robinson signed a rookie contract worth $26 million over 8 years, one of the largest contracts at that time. His peak earnings came in the 1998 to 1999 season when he signed a 6-year contract worth $67 million with the Spurs. Although that season was shortened due to a lockout, Robinson still received his full salary, helping him accumulate a significant amount of capital. Robinson was a familiar face in advertising campaigns for Nike and H-E-B, a major supermarket chain in Texas. The Nike contract brought him millions of dollars each year, while H-E-B leveraged his local hero image in San Antonio to promote their brand. Without scandals or controversies, Robinson was an ideal choice for companies looking to associate with a reliable star. After retiring in 2003, Robinson founded Admiral Capital Group in 2007, an investment fund focused on real estate and education. With an initial capital of about $20 million from his personal funds, the fund once managed an asset portfolio worth over $500 million in 2015, according to Forbes. Robinson invested in hotels, apartments, and shopping centers in Texas and New York, providing stable annual returns. Although he sold most of his stake in the fund in 2018, the profits from this are believed to account for a large portion of his current net worth. A unique point in Robinson's money-making approach is the combination of charity and investment. He founded Carver Academy, now Idea Carver, a free school in San Antonio, with an initial contribution of $10 million from his own pocket. Later, the school was transferred to the Idea public school system, but Robinson remained an advisor and received symbolic shares, helping him both do charity and maintain financial value. David Robinson is known as a careful financial manager, but he wasn't completely immune to troubles. One of the biggest challenges occurred in the early 2000s when he invested about $3 million in a real estate project in San Antonio, a low-cost apartment complex. However, the project encountered difficulties due to the contractor going bankrupt, causing Robinson to lose nearly $1 million before he could withdraw his capital. While not a major loss compared to his assets, this was a lesson that made him more cautious in choosing partners. Another trouble related to taxes. In 2005, Robinson was audited by the IRS for misreporting a charitable deduction related to Carver Academy. He had to pay a fine of about $100,000 and adjust his financial records. This matter wasn't widely publicized, but was mentioned in an article by the San Antonio Express-News as a minor mistake of someone who always put charity first. Compared to many other NBA players, like Scottie Pippen losing tens of millions of dollars due to bad financial advisors, or Latrell Sprewell rejecting a $21 million contract and then going bankrupt, Robinson's troubles were very minor. He has no history of extravagant spending or debt, largely thanks to the disciplined mindset from his Navy days. The Admiral, Robinson built his wealth with stability and long-term vision, while the person who surpasses him on the list brings a completely different approach, explosive and modern. Stephen Curry, with a net worth of $160 million, not only earned over $300 million from his Warriors' salary, but also built an empire thanks to the Curry brand shoe line and technology investments. From Robinson's steadfastness in San Antonio to Curry's trademark three-point shots, the NBA wealth story enters a new era. 8. Stephen Curry, billion-dollar three-pointers. Stephen Curry, the sharpshooter with three-pointers that have revolutionized modern basketball, is not only one of the greatest NBA players, but also a financial icon in the sports world. According to Celebrity Net Worth, with an estimated net worth of around $160 million, Curry ranks 8th on the list of the richest NBA players in the world. From his early days with the Golden State Warriors to the pinnacle of 4 NBA championships, he has transformed his on-court talent into an incredible financial empire. In 16 NBA seasons, all with the Golden State Warriors, Curry has won 4 championships, 2 MVP awards, and is the NBA's all-time leader in successful three-pointers. According to SpotRack, his total earnings from playing salaries to date exceed $302 million before taxes, and this number continues to grow with his current contract. But Curry's net worth of $160 million doesn't come solely from salary. He is one of the most commercially appealing players, with advertising and investment deals that have doubled his financial value off the court. When Curry joined the Warriors in 2009 as the 7th pick in the NBA draft, his rookie contract was only worth $12.7 million over 4 years, modest compared to today. But everything changed after his first MVP season in 2015. He signed a 5-year contract worth $201 million in 2017, the largest NBA contract at the time, and continued with a 4-year $215 million extension in 2021. By the 2024 to 2025 season, his salary is $55.8 million, the highest in the NBA, according to Forbes. And he recently signed a 1-year extension worth $62.6 million for the 2026 to 2027 season. In total, Curry is projected to surpass $500 million in career earnings. Curry is a money-printing machine in the advertising sector. His largest contract is with Under Armour, where he launched the Curry brand shoe line in 2015. Although initially criticized as ugly and unable to compete with Nike, the shoe line has become a multi-billion-dollar brand, bringing Curry tens of millions of dollars each year. In 2023, he signed a new long-term contract with Under Armour, reportedly worth nearly $1 billion over his career, including equity in the company. Additionally, he partners with Chase, Rakuten, and Infinity, pushing his off-court earnings to about $50 million per year, according to Sportico. Curry founded Unanimous Media in 2018, a film and television production company in partnership with Sony, producing shows like Holy Moly and documentaries about himself. He also invests in technology startups like Oxygen, a sports drink, and Tonal, a smart gym equipment, with Tonal valued at over $1.6 billion in 2021. These investments, though small compared to his salary and endorsements, show that he is building a diverse financial portfolio for the future. Stephen Curry is one of the rare NBA players who rarely encounters serious financial troubles thanks to his careful money management mindset and professional advisory team. However, he is not completely immune to difficulties. A notable incident occurred in 2019 when Curry and his wife Aisha were sued by a real estate company in the Bay Area. The company accused them of failing to pay more than $1.5 million in rent for a mansion in Atherton, California, during the construction of their own home. The lawsuit was eventually settled out of court, but it showed that even stars like Curry can get involved in minor financial disputes. Another trouble related to taxes. In 2016, the IRS audited Curry's taxes related to income from his initial endorsement contract with Under Armour. He had to pay a fine of about $200,000 for misreporting a deduction, according to an unofficial report from the San Francisco Chronicle. Compared to players like Antoine Walker, who lost $108 million to bankruptcy, or Dennis Rodman, who went bankrupt in 2011, Curry's troubles are almost insignificant. He avoids the pitfalls of extravagant spending thanks to a relatively simple lifestyle and support from his family, especially his wife Aisha, a successful entrepreneur with her own culinary brand. If Curry is a symbol of speed and innovation in money-making, then the person who surpasses him on the list chooses a slower but more sustainable path. Hakeem Olajuwon, with a net worth of $200 million, not only earned over $110 million from the Rockets, but also built a massive fortune through real estate investments in Houston, where he is known as the Land King. 7. Hakeem Olajuwon, from the Dream to Land King. Hakeem Olajuwon, nicknamed the Dream, is not only one of the greatest centers in NBA history, but also a symbol of financial acumen after leaving the basketball court. With an estimated net worth of around $200 million, Olajuwon ranks 7th on this special list. In 18 NBA seasons from 1984 to 2002, primarily with the Rockets, and his final year with the Toronto Raptors, Olajuwon won 2 NBA championships, 1 MVP award, and 2 Finals MVP awards. When Olajuwon joined the Rockets in 1984, his rookie contract was worth about $6.3 million over 4 years, relatively modest compared to today, but a high figure at that time. His peak earnings came in the 1995 to 1996 season after 2 consecutive championships, when he signed a 5-year contract worth $55 million with the Rockets. Although his salary gradually decreased towards the end of his career, a total of $110 million from the NBA was an impressive financial launchpad. Olajuwon wasn't an advertising money printing machine like Michael Jordan or LeBron James, but he still earned a significant amount from commercial deals. He collaborated with LA Gear in the 1990s, launching the Hakeem the Dream shoe line. Not a huge success, but bringing in a few $1 million. Additionally, he appeared in commercials for Spalding and local brands in Houston, leveraging his city hero reputation after 2 championships. After retiring in 2002, Olajuwon transitioned to real estate, the sector that accounts for most of his current net worth. He began buying cheap land and buildings in Houston in the 1990s, when the market was still sluggish. A notable example, he bought an empty lot for $500,000 in 1995, then built a commercial building and sold it for $7 million in 2008, according to a Houston Chronicle report. Olajuwon also owns many rental properties, from houses to shopping centers, estimated to bring in millions of dollars in passive income each year. He once said in a Forbes interview, "I don't play the stock market. I invest in what I understand, land." Hakeem Olajuwon is known as a careful financial manager, but he hasn't completely avoided risks. One of the biggest issues occurred in 2000 when he invested about $2 million in a real estate development project in the Houston suburbs. The project was stalled due to a legal dispute with local authorities over zoning, causing Olajuwon to lose nearly $800,000 before withdrawing his capital. Another trouble related to charity. As a devout Muslim, Olajuwon regularly donated to Muslim organizations in the United States and Nigeria. In 2005, he was audited by the IRS for misreporting a charitable deduction of $300,000 related to the construction of a mosque in Houston. He had to pay a fine of about $50,000, but the incident didn't significantly affect his overall assets. While the Dream built wealth with the slow strategy of the 90s, the person above him on the list represents the speed and boldness of modern times. Kevin Durant, with a net worth of $300 million, not only earned over $400 million from his NBA salary, but also doubled his value with a lifetime Nike contract and technology investments through 35 ventures. 6. Kevin Durant, the NBA's wealthiest Slim Reaper. Kevin Durant, nicknamed Slim Reaper, is one of the best players in the NBA today, with sharp scoring ability and rare versatility on the court. With an estimated net worth of around $300 million according to Celebrity Net Worth as of early 2025, Durant ranks 6th on the list of the richest NBA players in the world. In 18 NBA seasons, Durant has played for the Oklahoma City Thunder, Golden State Warriors, Brooklyn Nets, and currently the Phoenix Suns. He has won 2 NBA championships, 1 MVP award, and 2 Finals MVP awards. When Durant joined the Seattle Supersonics, later the Thunder, in 2007 as the second pick in the NBA draft, his rookie contract was worth $19.6 million over 4 years. His peak earnings came in 2016 when he signed a 2-year contract worth $54.3 million with the Warriors. He then signed a 4-year maximum contract worth $164 million with the Nets in 2019 and currently has a 4-year, $194 million contract with the Suns. In the 2024 to 2025 season, his salary is $51.2 million, among the highest in the NBA, according to Forbes. It is projected that his total career salary will exceed $600 million if he plays until he is 40 years old. Endorsements and Nike. Lifetime contract. Durant is one of the top advertising faces of the NBA. In 2014, he signed a lifetime contract with Nike, reportedly worth over $300 million over his career, including revenue from the KD shoe line. Although this shoe line cannot compete with Air Jordan, it still brings him about $20 to $30 million each year, according to Sportico. He also partners with Beats, American Family Insurance, and Coinbase, pushing his off-court earnings to about $40 million annually. Through his company 35 Ventures, named after his jersey number 35, Durant has invested in more than 80 startups, including Coinbase, a cryptocurrency exchange, Robinhood, an investment app, and Postmates, a delivery service. When Coinbase went public in 2021 with a valuation of $85 billion, Durant's investment multiplied, bringing in tens of millions of dollars in profit. He also owns a stake in the Philadelphia Union and produces content through 35 Media, with projects like the Swagger series on Apple TV+. These investments not only diversify his income, but also lay the foundation for him to become a billionaire in the future. Despite having a top-notch financial advisory team, Kevin Durant hasn't avoided troubles. One of the biggest failures occurred in 2015 when he invested about $1.5 million in a Silicon Valley tech startup specializing in team management software. The company went bankrupt after just 18 months, causing Durant to lose all his money, the first financial shock in his investment career. He once shared with The Athletic, "I learned that not every deal is a winner. The important thing is how you get back up." Durant is a symbol of speed and versatility in money-making, while the next figure is a representative of perseverance and immortal legacy. Kobe Bryant, with a net worth of $350 million, not only earned over $323 million from the Lakers, but also built an incredibly impressive fortune through investments in body armor and Granity Studios, thus leaving a huge legacy for his family after his passing. 5. Kobe Bryant, Black Mamba, and a billion-dollar legacy. Kobe Bryant, nicknamed Black Mamba, is not only one of the greatest players in NBA history, but also a symbol of determination and financial acumen. According to Celebrity Net Worth, Kobe Bryant had a net worth of $350 million at the time of his death on January 26, 2020, in a helicopter accident. This figure is maintained and managed by his family, especially his wife, Vanessa Bryant, through investments and endorsement deals that continue to generate profits through 2025. In 20 NBA seasons, all with the Lakers, Kobe won 5 championships, 1 MVP award, and 2 Finals MVP awards. When Kobe joined the Lakers in 1996 as the 13th pick in the NBA draft, his rookie contract was worth $3.5 million over 3 years, modest compared to today. His peak earnings came in 2004 when he signed a 7-year contract worth $136.4 million with the Lakers after the era of 3 consecutive championships. His final contract, signed in 2013, was 2 years worth $48.5 million, a tribute salary for a legend who dedicated his entire career to the team. In the 2015 to 2016 season, he earned $25 million, the highest in the NBA at that time. Kobe was an advertising money-printing machine. His largest contract was with Nike, where he launched the Kobe shoe line in 2003. After his death, Nike continued to release shoes bearing his name, bringing in tens of millions of dollars each year for his family through a lifetime contract worth hundreds of millions of dollars. He also partnered with Sprite, McDonald's, and Coca-Cola, with off-court earnings estimated at $20 to $30 million annually during his peak. After retiring in 2016, Kobe founded Kobe Inc. and invested $6 million in Body Armor, a sports drink brand. In 2018, Coca-Cola acquired Body Armor for $5.6 billion, boosting Kobe's investment to over $200 million, one of the most successful deals by an NBA player. He also founded Granity Studios, a film production company that won an Oscar in 2018 for Dear Basketball and other book and film projects, bringing in millions of dollars before and after his death. Kobe Bryant faced significant financial troubles, mainly related to legal and personal spending. The biggest incident occurred in 2003, when he was accused of sexually assaulting a hotel employee in Colorado. Although the civil lawsuit ended in an out-of-court settlement estimated at $2.5 million paid by Kobe, he lost millions of dollars from canceled endorsement deals with McDonald's and Nutella. This scandal also forced him to spend $8 million to buy an 8-carat diamond ring for his wife Vanessa to mend their relationship, one of the most expensive pieces of jewelry ever bought by an NBA player. Another trouble related to an early investment. In 2014, Kobe invested $1 million in a tech startup in Los Angeles, but the company went bankrupt after just 1 year, causing him to lose all his money. While this didn't significantly affect his overall assets, it was a lesson that made him more cautious before investing $6 million in Body Armor, a decision that later became a huge success. If Black Mamba is a symbol of sophistication and perseverance in building wealth, then the person who surpasses him has a more explosive and diverse style. Shaquille O'Neal, with a net worth of $400 million, not only earned nearly $292 million from the NBA, but also built an empire through investments in Five Guys, Papa John's, and the affordable Shaq brand. 4. Shaquille O'Neal, a giant who makes money like billionaire. Jeff Bezos. Shaquille O'Neal, also known as Shaq, is one of the most legendary centers in NBA history, with a massive physique and an unstoppable playing style. Shaquille O'Neal has a net worth of $400 million, a figure that far exceeds many of his contemporaries thanks to a stellar NBA career and a series of business ventures after retirement. In 19 NBA seasons from 1992 to 2011, Shaq played for 6 teams: Orlando Magic, Los Angeles Lakers, Miami Heat, Phoenix Suns, Cleveland Cavaliers, and Boston Celtics, winning 4 championships and 1 MVP award. According to Spotrac, his total earnings from playing salaries were about $292 million before taxes, the second highest in NBA history at the time of his retirement, second only to Kobe Bryant. But Shaq's $400 million fortune doesn't come solely from basketball. He is one of the pioneering players who turned his fame into business leverage, with endorsement deals, investments, and personal brands that have helped him maintain wealth more than a decade after leaving the court. Shaq is one of the most commercially appealing NBA players. He signed a contract with Reebok in the 1990s, launching the Shaq Attack shoe line that brought in tens of millions of dollars. Later, he switched to producing affordable shoes under the Shaq brand at Walmart, selling over 200 million pairs for only $20 to $30 per pair, earning an estimated profit of hundreds of millions of dollars. Shaq also appeared in commercials for Burger King, Pepsi, and Icy Hot, with off-court earnings reaching $20 to $30 million per year at his peak, according to Forbes. He is also a familiar face on television, from his role as a TNT commentator to acting in films like Kazam and Shazam. Shaq is famous for his diverse investment strategy. He owns shares in more than 50 companies, including Five Guys with 155 franchise restaurants, Krispy Kreme, and Papa John's. He also invested early in Google before its IPO in 2004, and Ring, a security camera company acquired by Amazon for $1 billion in 2018, bringing in tens of millions of dollars in profit. Shaq once told CNBC, "I want to invest like Jeff Bezos," and he did so by pouring money into technology, food, and entertainment. Despite his success, Shaq faced financial troubles, especially in the early stages of his career. When he first entered the NBA, he spent nearly $1 million in one day to buy cars, jewelry, and throw parties, a mistake he admitted in his autobiography, Shaq Uncut. His manager at the time warned, "You'll go bankrupt if you keep this up." This lesson made Shaq change, learn how to manage money, and seek professional financial advisors. Another trouble occurred in 2008 when he was sued by a business partner who accused him of failing to pay $500,000 related to a real estate project in Miami. The lawsuit ended in an out-of-court settlement, but Shaq had to pay additional fines and lawyer fees, estimated at about $200,000. Additionally, his divorce from his wife Shawnee Nelson in 2011 cost him nearly $10 million in alimony and split assets, a significant loss, but didn't shake his overall assets thanks to a diverse investment portfolio. Unlike Shaquille O'Neal, Magic Johnson showed sophistication and strategic vision. With a net worth of $600 million, earning over $39 million from the Lakers and building a massive fortune through real estate, owning the Dodgers and Magic Johnson Enterprises. 3. Magic Johnson, HIV can't stop the money machine. According to Celebrity Net Worth, Magic Johnson has a net worth of $600 million, a figure that far exceeds most NBA players, thanks to a business career spanning more than 3 decades after his retirement. In 13 NBA seasons, Magic played his entire professional career for the Lakers, winning 5 championships, 3 MVP awards, and 3 Finals MVP awards. When Magic joined the Lakers in 1979 as the first pick in the NBA draft, he signed a 25-year contract worth $25 million, a record at that time, but he only played 13 official seasons before retiring due to HIV in 1991. His peak earnings came in the 1989 to 1990 season with a salary of about $3.1 million. Although his total NBA salary was only over $39 million, this was a launchpad for Magic to accumulate capital for later deals. Magic was a famous advertising face in the 1980s to 1990s, collaborating with Converse, Pepsi, and KFC. Although not reaching the level of Michael Jordan with Nike, he still earned millions of dollars each year from these campaigns. After publicly announcing his HIV status in 1991, he became an inspirational icon, attracting more contracts from medical and charitable organizations, strengthening his personal brand. After retiring, Magic founded Magic Johnson Enterprises, focusing on real estate and investment. He pioneered the acquisition of commercial areas in impoverished areas of Los Angeles, turning them into gold mines. One example, he partnered with Starbucks to open more than 125 stores in multi-ethnic neighborhoods, earning tens of millions of dollars in profit before selling his stake in 2010. He also invested in AMC Cinemas, owning more than 30 theaters in urban areas, bringing in stable revenue. In 2012, Magic joined the ownership group of the Los Angeles Dodgers in a $2 billion deal, holding an estimated 2 to 3% stake, equivalent to $40 to $60 million initially. The Dodgers' value now exceeds $4 billion, doubling his stake. He also owns small stakes in the Los Angeles Sparks and Los Angeles FC, diversifying his sports investment portfolio. According to Forbes, Magic's business once reached a value of more than $1 billion, with annual income from investments reaching $50 million. One of the biggest challenges came in 1991 when he publicly announced his HIV infection and early retirement. Although not going bankrupt, he lost millions of dollars from canceled endorsement deals, such as a $5 million deal with a car company that was withdrawn immediately after the announcement. The cost of early HIV treatment was also expensive, estimated at hundreds of thousands of dollars each year before his health stabilized. In 1998, Magic invested $10 million in a shopping center in Compton, Los Angeles, but the project encountered difficulties due to high crime rates causing tenants to withdraw. He suffered a loss of about $3 million before selling the property at a lower price than expected. However, that amount of money is negligible compared to his huge fortune. If Magic is a symbol of sophistication and sustainability from the older generation, then the person who surpasses him represents the strength and ambition of modern times. LeBron James, with a net worth of $1 billion, not only earned over $528 million from the NBA, but also built a massive fortune thanks to a lifetime Nike contract, Spring Hill Company, and multi-industry investments, becoming the first billionaire while still playing. 2. LeBron James, billionaire. While still at his peak, LeBron James, nicknamed King James, is not only one of the best players in NBA history, but also a symbol of wealth and power in the sports world. With an estimated net worth of around $1 billion, LeBron ranks second on the list of the richest NBA players in the world, and is the first player to reach the billionaire milestone while still playing. In 22 NBA seasons, LeBron has played for the Cleveland Cavaliers, Miami Heat, and Los Angeles Lakers, winning 4 championships, 4 MVP awards, and 4 Finals MVP awards. When LeBron joined the Cavaliers in 2003 as the first pick in the NBA draft, his rookie contract was worth $18.8 million over 4 years. His peak earnings came when he signed a 4-year, $153 million contract with the Lakers in 2018 and a 2-year, $97.1 million extension in 2018-2022. In the 2024 to 2025 season, his salary is $48.7 million, and he recently signed a 1-year extension worth $52 million for the 2026 season, 2025 to 2026 season. It is projected that his total career salary will exceed $700 million if he plays until he is 42 years old. In 2003, he signed a lifetime contract with Nike worth more than $1 billion, including revenue from the LeBron shoe line, one of the company's best-selling products, bringing in $30 to $40 million each year, according to Sportico. He also partners with Coca-Cola, Beats, before being sold to Apple for $3 billion, where he had a stake, and Kia, pushing his off-court earnings to over $70 million annually at his peak. Through Spring Hill Company, LeBron produces films like Space Jam: A New Legacy, and shows like The Shop, with hundreds of millions of dollars in revenue. This company was valued at $725 million in 2021 when he sold a 1% stake for $7 million. He also invested in Blaze Pizza, from $1 million to over $40 million in profit. Liverpool FC, a 2% stake worth tens of millions of dollars, and startups like Lyft and Tonal. These investments not only generate profits, but also position him as a future media mogul. LeBron James manages his finances tightly with a top-notch advisory team, but he hasn't completely avoided troubles. A notable incident occurred in 2010 when he was sued by a self-proclaimed biological father, Lester Bryce Stovall, seeking $4 million in compensation. Although the lawsuit was dismissed after DNA testing, LeBron had to spend about $500,000 on lawyers, according to ESPN. This incident didn't significantly affect his assets, but caused media pressure during his transition from the Cavaliers to the Heat. Another trouble related to real estate investment. In 2017, LeBron bought a mansion in Brentwood, Los Angeles for $23 million, but discovered legal issues regarding land ownership from the previous owner. He had to spend an additional $1 million to resolve the dispute and renovate, according to the Los Angeles Times. However, the house is now worth more than $30 million, turning trouble into profit. King James is a symbol of explosive growth and versatility in the modern era, while the person who surpasses him is an immortal legend with a timeless vision. Michael Jordan, with a net worth of $2.2 billion, not only earned $93 million from the Bulls, but also built a massive fortune, thanks to Air Jordan bringing in $150 million each year and the sale of the Charlotte Hornets yielding $1.5 billion. 1. Michael Jordan, the greatest legend in NBA history. Michael Jordan, nicknamed Air Jordan, or MJ, is not only the greatest player in NBA history, but also a financial icon that transcends all limits of an athlete. With an estimated net worth of around $2.2 billion, according to Celebrity Net Worth as of early 2025, Jordan ranks number 1 on the list of the richest NBA players in the world, a position that no one can dispute. In 15 NBA seasons, Jordan played primarily for the Chicago Bulls and his final 2 seasons with the Washington Wizards, winning 6 championships, 5 MVP awards, and 6 Finals MVP awards. When Jordan joined the Bulls in 1984 as the 3rd pick in the NBA draft, his rookie contract was worth $2.5 million over 4 years. His peak earnings came when he signed a 1-year contract worth $33.1 million in the 1997 to 1998 season, the highest salary in NBA history at that time. Although his total salary was only over $93 million, this was the foundation for him to build bigger deals. Jordan signed a contract with Nike in 1984, initially worth $500,000 per year, plus revenue from shoes. The Air Jordan shoe line, launched in 1985, changed the sports industry, bringing in over $5 billion in revenue each year for Nike in the 2020s, according to Forbes. Jordan receives about 5% of revenue, equivalent to $250 million annually, a figure that far exceeds his NBA salary. His lifetime contract with Nike is estimated to be worth over $1.5 billion, making him the highest-earning athlete from advertising in history. In 2010, Jordan bought the majority stake in the Charlotte Hornets for $275 million, becoming the principal owner. In 2023, he sold this stake for $3 billion, pocketing about $1.5 billion in profit after deducting expenses, according to ESPN. This deal not only increased his net worth, but also confirmed him as one of the most successful sports investors. Jordan owns stakes in DraftKings, a multi-billion-dollar sports betting company, 23X iRacing, a NASCAR racing team, and brands like Hanes and Gatorade, bringing in tens of millions of dollars each year. He also invests in real estate, with profitable projects in Chicago and North Carolina. Despite his overwhelming success, Jordan faced notable financial troubles. A major issue was gambling. He is famous for his passion for betting, from golf to casinos. In 1993, Jordan admitted to losing $1.3 million in one night in Atlantic City, and once paid $57,000 to a professional golfer after a lost bet, according to the book Michael and Me. Although not bankrupt, this habit caused him to lose millions of dollars over the years and caused controversy about his image. Another trouble was divorce. In 2006, Jordan divorced his first wife, Juanita Vanoy, after 17 years of marriage, having to pay $168 million in asset division and alimony, one of the most expensive divorces in sports history at that time, according to People. Although it affected his assets, he quickly recovered thanks to the cash flow from Nike and the Hornets. These individuals in the video have proven basketball is not just a game, but a key to unlocking a massive wealth empire. Their journey inspires millions to dream big and achieve big. Do you want to discover more financial secrets or top stories from the NBA? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel today so you don't miss the next video.